Hi, we are back from Ukraine and we are in the process of doing a fundraiser. I often get asked, so when you do a fundraiser, what are the funds going to? First, I just want to explain a little bit about how we do our priorities. When we were in Ukraine this time, we really saw that there were three key things happening. One is that because of the work that the churches had done during the war, that there was a new openness for people to want to find out who the Baptist churches of Ukraine are and what's going on in those churches. Why were they so generous to help us? The second thing that we see is that because of the war, the kids of Ukraine have been impacted so much, and that the children who have lost parents, lost relatives, who have lost their ability to have fun, have really needed something that can help them to find fun and joy and hope for the future. And the third thing that we have found is that there's just a desperate need for more churches. The church is growing in unreal ways. People are asking questions about why is this war happening? Why are there so many problems? Where's God in all of this? And the church is providing answers and hope to the future. Because of those three things, we have three priorities that we'll be focusing on in 2024. First is that we will be doing conferences with church planters in Ukraine. This last October, we met with 21 church planters, and our plan is to do a second and a third conference with them in April and again in October. This is with the pastor and their wives to train them, to encourage them, and help prepare them to open new churches and to help reach their communities for Jesus. The second priority for us is to work with the leaders of children's ministry. In October, we did a conference with over 100 of the leaders from across Ukraine. And what we found is that the children in Ukraine need to have something that offers them great experiences. And what we're working with leaders of children's ministries to do is to create experiences in their weekly Sunday school that are like what happens in the camps during the summer, so that when kids come to church, they find that this is a place that they are welcomed, that they can have fun, and they can learn about who Jesus is. Our third priority is to continue to work with the churches and pastors that we have worked with over the years that are making an impact in Ukraine. Every time we visit, we see that the churches are full. We see that there's a need to continue to expand capacity and to create additions and improvements to buildings. And so we provide resources to help those pastors to be able to add more seats to their churches, to continue their humanitarian efforts and aid, and to continue to reach their communities for Jesus. Because of that, our fundraiser that we'll be doing on the 21st is going to be focusing on raising the funds for those three things, in addition to help cover the cost of our travel that we will do throughout the next year. We hope to do 3 trips to Ukraine. You know, it's all dependent upon the war, but right now our plan is to be there 3 times in 2024. We hope that you'll consider making a donation to potential endeavors. Your donations go to help us doing this ministry, to making an impact in the country of Ukraine, and to help reach the next generation for Jesus in a positive way. The way our fundraising works is that all money that are given in these fundraisers goes to our Ukraine ministry. Our costs of doing a conference are about $8,000 per conference, so that will be about 16,000 for next year. Our children's ministries expenses for conferences and the training are about $10,000 for next year, and the cost of travel is about $5,000 for each trip. That includes airfare, our housing, our food, and transportation, which is one of the biggest costs at trying to travel across from Poland through to Ukraine. And so we budget for about $15,000 each year. And then we're continuing to try to raise $30,000 to continue to help pastors in the work that they're doing. We also are looking for partners that want to come alongside these church planters that we're working with to help support them in the church startup costs. A We estimate it's about $6,000 to help get a church up and running. That helps them buy chairs, supplies, the necessary equipment, to do some rental. And then we're trying to also try to raise $6,000 a year for financial support for pastors to help them provide for their financial needs for their families and to help them be able to focus more of their energy into ministry. There's many ways to give. We'll be doing a fundraiser. You can give through our Instagram page at Potential Endeavors. You can give to our Facebook page, which is also Potential Endeavors. You can give on our website at potentialendeavors.com/donate. We take all forms of money, whether it's credit cards, Venmo. We also accept checks. We're willing to work with you. You can set up recurring payments through our PayPal site. And we can answer any questions that you may have just by reaching out to us. We thank you for your interest in Potential Endeavors, and we hope that you will continue to come alongside us in prayer as well as financially supporting us so that we can continue to do the work that God has called us to do. Thank you.